Welcome to the David Goad Show. I'm David Goad, and this is the show that answers your questions about how to be a more impactful public speaker and on-camera speaker. And today's question comes from my friend Maureen Toretto, who asked, how can a person get over their fear of doing video for their business? And I'm sure Maureen was just asking for a friend. Well, in the past, I have gone into how perfectionism can get in the way of people doing video for the business. They're just so afraid of making a mistake that they never start doing it, making mistakes and getting better. But today, let's talk about something just a little bit deeper. It's called imposter syndrome. And this has come out of some recent coaching workshops that I did with Power Speaking, where people felt like they didn't belong, or maybe they didn't deserve to be in the position that they were in. They felt like a fake, even though there was so much evidence to the contrary. They are successful in their job, but inside they have trouble internalizing that and owning that success. And then, of course, that manifests itself in so many different ways. One of them is the fear of being on camera. Why? Because if you record my presentation, then you'll have a chance to study it. And then somebody will find out that I'm a fake because I have all this time to look at it and rewind it back and watch it again and again. Well, I'm only laughing because, you know, the nature of video today, video is effective, but it's also kind of disposable in the sense that it's going to pass by and no one's going to go back and watch it again. It's like when you get a traffic ticket. Eventually, the points come off your record. You can keep improving, publishing something new, and making up for the earlier ones that weren't as good. But imposter syndrome is a little bit deeper, and people who feel like a fake inside do not want to be found out. So for me, it's all about finding evidence to the contrary. And the one technique I'm going to share with you today is called recalling a triumphant moment. I was in Las Vegas at a conference, and they had a professional photographer lined up. And this guy was the photographer to the stars. He was dressed up like this crazy Rastafarian, covered with body jewelry and long braids and dressed like a fashion model. I thought, okay, you say he's the best. So I paid my money, got in line, and I did my little 30-minute segment with him. But when I stepped in front of the camera, I said, okay, here's what I'm going to do. I want to do this expression of this. He's like, hold on, man. Slow down. I just want to talk to you for a moment. Okay. So I took a deep breath, and he talked to me for 25 out of my 30 minutes. And he asked me questions about my life and what meant the most to me and why I do the work that I do. And it got me thinking about some of the high points in that career. Then he asked me this question. He goes, I want you to think about the most triumphant moment you ever had. That mountaintop moment. What was it? So, well, I managed to finish a full Ironman, and my brother was there at the finish line to put the medal around my neck. That was a moment where I believed I could do anything. He said, yes, right there. And he backed away and got his camera out and shot for 5 minutes. Kadish, 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 kadish. And you know, I looked at the photos afterwards. The absolute best shot, the portrait shot that you can see if you look at my LinkedIn profile or my Facebook, that picture was the first one that he took after I imagined that triumphant moment. I thought, wow, maybe this trick will work for others. And if you are being forced to do video for your business, your boss, your manager, your team is saying, we need you. We need to capture the essence of you because you're successful and get it out there for marketing. And you've been hesitant because maybe you don't feel like you're quite good enough. I want you to get into that room, get ready to go on camera and think about your most triumphant moment. Maybe it was in your career, maybe something personal, maybe a trophy that you won when you were in high school, but whatever it is, recall, relive, and feel the emotion again of that moment. And I tell you, if you get in that space, in that little headspace, that mindset, everything falls into place. And so there's my challenge for you today. Those of you who may have imposter syndrome, and of course you don't want anybody to find out, so I won't tell anybody. But I want you to try that next time. In fact, let's try it right now. Why don't you pause this video? Go ahead, pause this video, and I want you to record a video on your phone of you talking about your mountaintop experience. All right, think about what it is, pause this video, and then come back, and I've got something else to say. And go. Really, I mean it. Pause the video, record a video on your phone, and then come back. I'll wait. All right, welcome back. So, if you recorded yourself and played it back, did you see a difference in your delivery? It's all about mindset, folks. If you believe, the audience will believe. If you believe in yourself, you're going to be coming from a place of triumph and confidence, not self-doubt and not imposter syndrome. So there's the David Goad Show for today. If you have a question you'd like to ask, put it down in the comments below and let me know what you think. I also welcome debate. If you disagree with anything that I say, please add it in. I would love to keep the conversation going with you. So thanks again for watching today. Recall your triumphant moment and you will triumph over camera fear. Thanks for watching.